I'm really curious to test out this army for a few things. One, have a look at the range of this fireball. I am using a level 18 fireball. Like I said, I'm not trying to use max equipment for this. And look, it doesn't, well, this is damage aside, it doesn't take down the Expo. Even though the Expo is, you know, what, there's 3 tiles back there. Because the level 18 fireball obviously got a range nerf. So, you can see the difference that makes here. We are able to still damage this Expo, but this ricochet cannon over here has taken 0 damage because there is a 4 tile gap, and we aren't able to do that anymore. So really interesting to see. So on the king, we're running the earthquake boots and the snake bracelet, and I am so curious with this one because you saw in the last attack, the snake bracelet can be good on the outside of the base to tank, but can the snake bracelet be good in the center? And I argue yes, particularly on bases with multi-infernos. You really want to hit bases with multi-infernos with this because the multi-inferno will be constantly targeting the king, constantly doing damage to him, and therefore he's going to spawn endless snakes. And even though you're in the core of the base where there's so much damage, have a look at what's going to happen. So we get the freeze spell down. And look, we're starting to spawn snakes here, and the snakes are just going to annoy this monolith. Now, it does lock onto one of our super witches and removes it pretty quickly. But look, we've got so many units. The spring trap does get rid of a lot of snakes. But this multi-inferno is just feeding us at this point. The queen and Valks are doing good job on the left. But I want you to watch the core here, because there's just so much going on. We use the earthquake boots to open it up. Still does a reasonable amount of damage. Obviously, nowhere near as much, but still a reasonable amount, and we're just feeding this king, and it's so much tanking, and the big boys actually haven't been regenerated in a while because they're staying alive. The king's gone through the center of this base, and he's just not going down. Now, he has a lot of hit points with the passive stats on the snake bracelet, but this was unreal to me. This was unreal. Now, I'm kind of curious here. Is the king taking damage? I really want to see the king take damage. Okay, he's definitely taking damage here. Oh, I don't know. Oh, the Diggy was on the Royal Champion. I'm kind of curious because at the end of the other attack we showed after a while the king stopped spawning snakes. So I don't know if there's a time limit on it. I haven't been told that there's any. But still, the king went through the center of the base. How often does he go down in these Super Witch Fireball attack strategies? He doesn't go down anymore. The snakes tank forever.